And we're back. Welcome to another episode of the Epyon Royal podcast, brought to you by Epyon Royal, brought to you by
Buffalo Cheez-Its,
and brought to you by
Saldona,
and brought to you by
Illuminando, aka Yo Granddaddy.
Illuminando, the finest manufacturer of man ponds. Thank you for sponsoring, everybody. Doug has his extra large man pond in. I opted out. I'm too alpha. And Fernando, he's like the don't check the box type of guy. We're back again with a whole new...
Oh, what the...
I'm back on my shit, everybody.
Yeah, I can tell. He's like, man, we haven't done a podcast in 2 weeks. I gotta make up for it. That's actually my water. Right?
This is your water.
It is.
Are you?
I'm absolutely positive because I was sitting there while you were playing Destiny.
Have you ever been to county jail?
No.
Because I think this is my water. No, I'm kidding. No, my water was mad warm. That one feels way too cool to be my water. And we're back. Guys, it's a new day. It's a new legendary moment for the Epyon Royal fandom. You know, the ERSS. And all the girls that wear Epyon Royal at the strip clubs. We appreciate y'all. So for y'all, you know, we're looking at you, Lexi. Thank you for making it pop in that Epyon Royal Katakana tee. I don't know if anybody's gonna buy them, but the Japanese tourists love players.
Thanks.
I'm not kidding, bro. All right. But on a serious note, guys, we just released 3 new designs.
Yes.
We've been working on these since last year.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm dead serious. That was like when we saw Lauren at the holiday. No, that was for the cancer collection.
Oh yeah.
No, but when we saw him at the holiday market afterwards, like a few months after that shit sold and is shipped to the customers, whatever. That's when I was like, oh yeah, I got an idea, blah blah blah, and then we started conceptualizing. But like literally, I'm pretty sure he started on the art in like January. Yeah. Not that he did it every single day, because I told him like, hey, we don't need it right away, so don't like kill yourself. Yeah, don't kill yourself trying to get it done, because I'm not gonna get them printed right now anyway. But yeah, so we came out with the collection. It's gonna be the first collection with the first edition logo instead of the text logo sleeve print, and then after the pre-sale, then it'll be text logo. Yeah. And then whatever I pre-sale, that's it. Those are the only first edition shirts that go out, period. Oh, yeah. I'm not making 15 extra just in case. I don't give a fuck. I want people to buy during the pre-sale. I don't care. Whoever. You could be my like great aunt. I don't know. You want that first edition logo? Go to the website. There's enough discount codes out there.
Yeah,
we got a couple of them at Easter Market. But no, those won't be at Easter Market for like at least like a few weeks. And then like the first editions won't ever be there.
Yeah.
And then the first editions, I don't know, it's just cool. I haven't designed a logo yet, but I'm going to.
Oh, that's what I was gonna ask, is what it looked like.
Do you watch my Instagram stories?
I usually
you know what the Sonic 2 logo looks like?
No.
That's my inspiration. It's the Sonic 2 logo is my you got your phone? Just go, hey Siri, Sonic 2 logo. You're not gonna let the podcast hear this?
No.
Do it for the babies. Kids love Siri.
I never use Siri. Unless I'm driving and I have my AirPods in, that's the only time. Fine. Hey Siri. See, I don't even.
Oh, you don't have it set up?
No, I got it set up.
I don't have mine set up neither.
Yeah, mine ain't set up at all.
Hey Siri.
I was like, fuck that.
Look up the Sonic 2 logo.
Okay, I found this on the web for the Sonic 2 logo. Check it
Ugh.
Google better, bro.
Sonic World Adventure 2?
No, bro. There's so many games.
Yeah, that's what
I
I'm
don't like
saying.
how
There's
your
so
sound.
many.
Why your Siri sound like a man?
Well, I turned it into an Australian dude because I got sick of hearing that bitch talk.
Nah.
That turned you on?
No, I just got so sick of it because like when I'm driving all the time, like it's just because of the navigation. So like I don't know what on Facebook. It said Sonic 2 logo.
Look it up on Google, then.
That's why I don't have my shit set up because I just use Google.
Sorry, podcast.
Click.
Right there. This is my
click.
inspiration.
Wow.
It doesn't get much better than that. Holy ish. And somebody made that in like 92. I don't think that's the theme song.
I don't think so.
I don't think the theme song
But
either
it's
is one of my
good.
favorite
It's
levels.
like bam 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 bam. But yeah, that's my inspiration. So to look like way different, but the shape is what I like.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like taking my time since we're not printing them for like a week or two, so I don't have to just rush just to do it. I want to like take my time, have fun with it. Whose key is this?
Mine.
What is this thing?
Yeah, you keep on pulling on that thing.
What does it do?
Watch.
All right, put your paraphernalia away. We're back. So the new collection, guys, if you're listening, go check it out. We started with Lauren Lacey, man. What do you guys think of it, first of all? Because I haven't even talked to Doug. We'll start with Doug. What do you think? What have you seen? What have you read? What is your fucking feedback? What's going on?
I mean, I really like it. It's a good refresher. I really like the train station. The new train station looks good. I like how it's only on like the chest and it's not as elongated as it was before, where it took up most of the torso. It's a lot more. It looks more proportionate.
The perspective is more accurate.
Yeah, exactly.
Because the other one was a photograph. This
Yeah.
is like the actual drawing, so you can make it what you want.
Exactly.
All right, keep talking.
Yeah, so that looked really good. And then just overall the detail, I love Lauren's style, and I think it fits really, really good. All of the designs that I saw, like, I don't know, it feels a lot more like the more natural progression of the brand too, just because of the brand starting as such a artistic outlet. All the designs were very creative. They weren't like themed as much as it is with all of our Detroit designs in a sense. So it feels like just the natural next step, and Lauren's art, his drawing style is phenomenal, and I thought it fit really, really well with the all of the statues and stuff that you had selected to have done. It just really, really worked well.
Did you see the detail pictures? Like
Yeah, on Instagram, which you have,
and it's on the
story,
website too,
where it was like super close up and detailed.
Yeah.
You can tell it's not a half tone.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to see on the just like the thumbnail and the mock-ups.
Yeah.
Hey Doug, I think you have to get closer a little bit.
Boom.
Yeah, that sounds better. Not that you sounded bad, it's just far away, I guess. Anyway, yeah, I'm excited about it. So, like, what do you mean the natural progression? Because some people might say, but you do so many Detroit shirts now.
Well,
What do you got to say to those folk?
Well, I kind of already explained that. Like I said, with the like how the brand started. The brand started as a very artistic and creative brand. All of the each individual T-shirt that came out was like hand illustrated, or it was like handmade and designed. It wasn't just like a like the Detroit stuff. The Detroit stuff is still unique in its own, but it still says Detroit. Whereas like the way the brand started was all artwork and original illustrations and way more creative designs. Even if it was just text that was being used, it was being used in a very different and unique way. That, and the brand started during like our time in the music scene, where that was also kind of common in the music scene, where every T-shirt, like these bands would have T-shirts that looked like whole comic like characters, and it made no sense with the band itself, but it was an artistic and like creative design in a sense. So you kind of took that and infused it with the other stuff that you liked, and a lot more like formal logoing and like typographies and stuff. So that's why I said it's like a more natural progression, because these designs are like that. They're very artistic, they're hand illustrated, they're very unique. The perspectives are really good on them, but it's clearly a way higher quality. Like the drawings are a lot more intricate, they're a lot more detailed, they're a lot more like you need a lot more skill to do it. So I felt like that is like the maturing of the brand. It's moved up. He's got no waters down
You have a refrigerator. You gotta keep that shit refilled.
Michelle even asked if we needed waters, and Tim was like, "No, thank you. We got
a
none."
podcast studio. I have standards. We don't need an empty fridge that's plugged in. We need juice, soda, diet soda, and some water. That's why I got the office. And I don't barely drink nothing but the water, because I lost 20 pounds. Goddamn it. But that ain't the point. We're just getting into this. I'm just parched, bro.
I'm parched.
So basically what you're saying is, back in the day, the cohesiveness wasn't priority so much, or fitting into a certain group of people, but whatever it was that it inspired the design, like the design came first, and then trying to make it cohesive came afterwards.
Yeah, I feel like that was like in the music world, that it'd be like kind of creating an album. Like when you're writing a song, and not every single song is trying to be inspired by the exact same thing. You get inspired, you write this, you start writing a song, and then your imagination and creativity builds, and then the next thing you know, you got like 5-6 songs, and you're like, oh shit, well these kind of like, I can tell that, like, at least for me, I'm like, oh, I can tell that when I wrote this song, I actually was listening to this song a few times. I just got done writing that, so like the certain parts of it were on my mind, but like they weren't all like written at the same time and all absolute and definite and inspired by the exact same thing. So they were unique in their own way, and then through more creativity, like a way was found to try to make them link
Like
together.
song titles and artwork, and
Yep.
yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that makes sense, because you gotta remember, some of these people that listen to this, like, they don't have any context like that, because maybe they just started watching like a year ago because they wanted some tax advice or some shit.
Yeah.
So like some people like don't even know, never probably been to the website, but like watched a bunch of videos.
That's true.
Because I ain't never been to PewDiePie's website, and I've watched a bunch of those.
I
But
don't
Fernando, did you see the collection?
Yes, I did.
Let's hear it.
Spit.
Spit.
Doug, get your mind out of the gutter, bro. You're too polite.
Wow.
What?
Don't be wasteful.
But yeah, bro, that shit dope. You already know I like all black everything, so that was the first thing I saw. I was like, I like that. And like you said with the illustrations, like I like how you giving the people what they want, but then at the same time you still being artistic with it. You know what I'm saying? Like can't nobody duplicate that. You know what I'm saying? If you see some, like, even though you're gonna probably still see people with that train station tee from some other brand, or probably still see that the
Spirit of Detroit.
Spirit of Detroit.
Yeah.
Like you can see them t-shirts, but they're always like a picture cut out.
They look the same.
Or yeah, you know what I'm saying? Or just like a exposure kind of thing. It's always like a photo and they photoshopped it.
It always looked like the 1970s, like if your family went on vacation, you bought that shirt as a souvenir.
Yeah, no, it's like the I Love New York shirt. Like, I Love New York is not a brand, but you know, every single gas station and corner, like, they all have that shit. They're like $5. And they probably sell hundreds of them a week.
Yeah.
But it's not a brand. That's how I look at my competition at Eastern Market for the most part. There's a lot of people selling shirts and a lot of Detroit shirts, mostly Detroit shirts, but there's no artist there illustrating the shirts.
And they're just an LLC. They're not a brand, basically.
Yeah,
That's the way I look at it. They got a name just to have on the paperwork, but like,
it's just
there's
math.
nothing brand.
It's just math. Anybody could do math.
Yep.
Anybody can move one thing to exchange it for this and wait. You know, like you might as well just buy stocks and just sit there at the computer all day and be like, oh, the price is up. Sell it. Buy some other shit. It's like if that's all you care about is the number, like why waste your time making shirts and picking the sizes and all that? Because a lot of them, like, they don't care. They don't even wear their own shirts.
Yeah, I saw that. I noticed that.
Yeah, that shit is corny, bro. The fuck out
Some of them are wearing our shirts.
Yeah, and I'm gonna kill all y'all this weekend. All y'all t-shirt people. I like all the other vendors. I don't care for the t-shirt people. I'm stepping on your necks. Whatever is hot, that's what I'm doing. And you guys are already paying attention to that, so just keep watching. We're getting that cornhole bag out there too.
Ooh, that's gonna be so much fun.
You got
Cornhole bag.
Yeah.
That just sounds so wrong to me,
You
but
you ain't never played cornhole
nope.
with the bag
Nope.
in the hole?
Like 2 boards,
Nope.
each got like a hole in it.
Yeah, you
Got,
have.
Like, each side's got like 3 beanbags.
You've been
I've
downtown.
seen it. I've
Listen,
seen it.
if you've been anywhere near
Campus.
Campus Martius, they're all over the place.
I've seen them.
It's like
I've
a
seen people
beanbag
playing
toss.
it. I've
Think
never.
of beanbag toss.
I know how to toss a beanbag.
That's the game. But basically, what I want to do is get paint one all black, make a big ass like decal or something, have like a hole in the middle, and then like, oh, when you buy a shirt, you could play the game to win a free one, and then have somebody behind the booth, like Jesse or somebody that's just gonna help out, and then they could like run a beanbag toss, or like, oh yeah, if you spend $100, you get to toss a beanbag 5 times, and if you get it on the first try or whatever, then you get a free shirt. Just free or some shit, but like that would be a pointless. Like all the bums would just be sitting there trying to play beanbag toss, change their outfits 30 times. I think it'd be like, oh, if you spend up to $5, you can toss the beanbag and win a thing. And who doesn't like that? Especially like the people that come to Eastern Market. They're the people that know what cornhole is. You know, like they play beanbag toss, so I just think it'd be fun. And like if you get in the first try, then you get a free T-shirt.
This shit would be so much
It's
fun.
just like you never heard of Barnum?
No.
You ever heard of the Barnum Bailey Circus?
Yes.
There's a man named Barnum, and he was a business owner, and outside of his business, he would pay this homeless guy like barely any money to lay bricks, fake bricks, in front of his store. So he'd pay this homeless guy to build a whole brick wall in front of his store with fake bricks, but he's really laying the mortar, because he's like, what did you used to do before you were homeless? He's like, oh, I used to lay bricks. He's like, all right, lay imaginary bricks in front of my store every day. And he did that, and people would come over to the store and be like, what are you doing? What's going on? Oh my God. And before you know it, Barnum's store was the hottest place in the whole city. He was making millions of dollars because he had this homeless guy lay fake bricks. So if I got a beanbag toss, I'm making a game. I'm turning what I'm doing into a spectacle, and I'm creating my own circus with the characters and the spectators and the animals, lion, tigers, and bears. Oh my. But that's what it is. If you if you don't promote yourself in a way that's fun, listen, what do people want to do? They want to have fun. What do they want to feel like? They want to feel like part of the fucking crew. They want to feel like, oh, we're too cool. What's up? Oh, you want to buy some shit? Oh yeah, we're too cool. You know, it's $100. Well, what happened? I'm back in HD. My microphone.
Sound.
But yeah, that's just like one of the things that Barnum character. You never heard of the Barnum Bailey Circus?
Yeah, I've heard of Barnum Bailey Circus.
You know that started like 100 years ago or more. So if you're hearing about a business, especially a circus, 100 or more years after it started, that's because somebody put in some incredible work. Not because some little fucking bullshit people in a corporation are. No, it's because somebody originally made it something to do, and for some reason they're keeping it alive. But it's like, that's what I want to bring into the brand, because anybody could sell a t-shirt. Anybody, literally, like people on the bridge sell shirts for like $4, you know?
Yeah, it's a difference between I know how to rap and I'm a rapper. You know what I'm saying?
And everybody says they're a rapper, and everybody at the that sells T-shirts thinks they're like fucking Steve Jobs.
Yeah, they think
But they're struggling just to transact. I'm not even thinking about the transact. I'm thinking about the other shit that makes people want to be friends with you, want to come chill, like come take pics, like come tell you about their kids and shit. Like I don't want to be at Easter Market, like, or at any place, and then just none of the customers care, and then you're just selling it because it's affordable.
Just another T-shirt.
Yeah, especially if I go by myself. Like my customers most of the time are like my second guest anyway.
Yeah.
They'll sit there, oh, talk to me for 8 minutes. Oh, okay, cool, blah, buy some shit. Next one, oh, talk to me for 10 minutes, buy like $100. And it's like, it keeps me entertained. The transaction takes place and they get what they want and they feel good about it, and you like can make a friend.
Yeah.
And you never know what those friends could do for you, or maybe nothing or whatever, but that's the level that I'm on right now. Yeah, boys from the South. That's right. How you like me now?
Fogged up my own glasses.
Yeah, I just sent 2 mass emails. One yesterday, one today. I'm sending one tomorrow. You don't like that? Sorry. Just kidding. Open that thing. I did have a button in the email that said now hiring $30 an hour, and that email got mad clicks. You know where that button took them? My new products. You only gonna click on my email when you think you're gonna get money off me? Nah, fam. It was like
I wish
like
y'all could
hidden.
have seen his face when
Hey.
he said that.
It was like hidden in the email. It wasn't in the title. It was like in the very bottom, like now hiring $30 an hour. People are like, I gotta do this. Yeah, fuck these clothes. I wasn't going to buy this, but I need a job. I can use them. Nope. You went straight to the new products. You had to see that.
Boozled again.
Listen, if I gotta watch 2 YouTube ads before I listen to a 2-minute and 30-second song, y'all clicking my links. But Fernando, what's your favorite design out of the 3 if you had to pick?
The Spirit of Detroit one.
Why? Because I haven't? Because it's new?
No, because of the way it's drawn, it's like gritty almost. You know what I'm saying? It fit the move. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, wait,
It
hold
fit the mood of the
on.
city.
Let me ask it like this. I'm gonna word it like this. Detroit people stand up. Does he look like he lives in the city, or does it look like he has to drive 50 minutes on the freeway to get down there?
It looked like he definitely know his way around downtown, and it definitely looked like he know what's going on downtown. You can see it on his face. Like he definitely know what's going. Like he understand.
Yeah, he could tell you about the sinkhole on Bain Street.
Yup.
Yeah, look at his face. Like look like if you ask him, what's really going on in the city, he'd just be like.
And he looks stern but fair. Look at him. Look at his face again. You fucked it all up. All right. He looks stern but fair.
Yeah, like
He
he
might
not
answer your question mean, but he gave you the fucking information and he's busy and you should respect that.
He like, listen, I've been holding these 2 motherfucking pieces of this shit up a long time.
You're gonna want the answer to that question. You're gonna have to take these damn things.
Oh man,
I'm saying,
we're gonna have to
go back. Look at his abs.
Yeah.
Look at his abs.
Why did you specifically get like just a half inch down, just a shot of his abs? You're like, yeah, this motherfucker look like Goku.
He got the
Because
D'Angelo.
that's,
How does it feel going on right now?
Because that's the human figure, man. The human figure is one of the hardest things to draw. So if somebody put that much time into developing the value on the abs, I gotta highlight that shit.
Ooh.
And
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why that was like the train station was my favorite.
keep going, look at that.
Killed this shit.
I told you. And
Killed.
yeah. First edition, baby, this is gonna be fun.
Yep. So
And
I always love that he's got that art style of like what was the name of that that like children's, it was like a children's book, but it was like all these really demented, like terrifying like little short stories in it.
What, the Wild Things are?
No. They were like, they turned it into like some shit on Netflix or something recently.
I don't have Netflix. I never had Netflix.
I don't have it.
You don't
either,
got Netflix?
I've never had it in my life.
I might have a space.
Hey, if you gotta...
I might have a space for you.
Hey, watch when he sees.
I probably don't.
Watch when he sees my watch history. He's gonna text me. So why the fuck did you watch 10 penguin documentaries?
Hey,
I'm be like, hey, ask me about a fucking macaroni penguin again. I'm gonna have a fucking answer. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Let me get on a family plan if you got me. You probably got T-Mobile, right?
no.
Oh, never mind. All right, yeah, let me know, cause. No,
Don't you get T-Mobile?
I do, but I don't have the magenta plan. You can't get Netflix unless you have 2 plans. So 2 phones on their basic plan, which is like what I have now, which is I used to have the T-Mobile One plan, which is like one amazing plan, $70, blah, blah, blah. But now they got some other plans like $50.
In the dark.
Oh yeah.
Come on, bro. He don't draw like that. Lauren, don't look up this book. He's lying.
No, there was.
Oh, come on, bro.
No, there was.
I'm having nightmares
particular
in here.
that I remember reading. That like the art style.
Anyways,
was like almost exactly
while Doug's
his.
busy wasting our time, I'll keep talking about this.
Can't remember the name.
Fernando, what do you think about the first edition sleep print idea?
That's dope. That's how you take it to the next level. I was telling you that a long time ago. Like, make it special. That's what sets every brand apart from every other brand. You know what I'm saying? Like, not even just like exclusivity, but just like paying attention to the people who really mess with you. You know what I'm saying? It's just like music, like a concert. You know what I'm saying? You got front row tickets. You got the regular tickets, and then you got the nosebleeds. You know what I'm saying? So if you really fuck with this, then you know you gonna want to get the front row ticket. You want to get that first edition. You know what I'm saying? Because that means you're gonna see more of the tees later. If you want it, you can get it later. But later, it may not even. It's not gonna be the same without that arm, without that piece on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But back in the day, I felt like I always thought about that. Like, oh, maybe I'll number everything and limit everything. But like, I only did like 24 per color per style anyway, and then once it sold out, I just like did a whole different color and style, and then like that was just my way of keeping it limited. But back in those days, I feel like there was a lot more cult-ish people that supported the brand, and I didn't have to like advertise that fact, because they would like sometimes like like almost every release, one thing sold out during like the pre-sale, and then by the time I got them in hand, like I only had 4 or 5 to keep for like a show or something, because the rest were just getting shipped out, which I liked anyway, because I always had like a big fucking assortment of like 1 or 2s, and then you could be like, yeah, look at our catalog, but like you don't have them anymore and you're not making them anymore. But you can explain to people, but you can explain to people like, oh yeah, not all of my shirts have wolves on them because this is just this collection. Like, I'm not crazy, but like the last collection had guns all over them. Like, what the fuck? But if you have like a couple wolf shirts, couple gun shirts, couple this, couple that, couple photo shirts, and the colors are cohesive, then people are like, oh shit, I love this. I like guns. You know, because then the brand seems like it's a person that has interest. Yeah. And the interest is my shit and whatever we're doing, and the person is me and the like cast of co-stars or whatever, you know. And if you don't put it out there, like I haven't been in like a year and a half or something, and it's like people lose the incentive to like keep supporting for that reason. And that's why it was like 2017 was like all Detroit, all street shirts. I didn't really design anything. 2018 was like all the new shirts came out late in the year, pretty much in the beginning of this year, and now this year is just like double down on this like plethora of new artwork, my stuff and Lauren's stuff and my artwork, whatever, everything together, and it like all kind of goes together. And then I have like a shitload of, like Doug said, like Detroit pieces that aren't text heavy or like shape heavy, but they're illustration heavy. So when people come up to the booth that are like wearing Yeezys or like whatever is cool, and they're looking at it, you could tell like there's always a quick, this is some bullshit, or this is like, especially if they see the illegal business controls the shirt, Detroit, then they think we're just like a parody brand, maybe, unless they understand, like, if they like Supreme, then they understand parody. If they just know of it, then they just think, oh, you're just doing some knockoff shit.
Yeah.
You some knockoff shit.
Yeah.
Luckily, I mean, I can't remember anybody that's complained in that way. We just get the angry old people.
Yeah.
I had a few conversations.
That's like the only people that really comment poorly on that shirt. Everyone else either ignores it or they like laugh. Or the few people, like you said, they're like, oh, that's dope.
Yeah, I had a real estate agent come complain about illegal business, and he was saying like, he's like, yeah, I've been selling property in this city for 30 years, but now they're raising my rent in my apartment building. Well, I got one roommate, and I don't even rent at an apartment building. I rent the upstairs of a duplex, and they're charging me $850 a month, man. I'm like, hold on. You sell property.
Yeah.
And, hold on. And you're complaining about $850 a month. Bro, a single...
You don't sell a lot of property.
Listen,
apparently.
a single mother that works at Wendy's and has 4 kids can afford an $850 a month rent bill, bro. That might be half her check, 3/4 of the check, but she don't have some random guy living with her helping pay half the bills. Get your... That's the end of the podcast. It's your boy Grit Biscuits, back from the Louisiana swamps. Your boy was on vacation for a couple years, but now I'm back. My dang-a-lang swing. All right, kids, cover your ears.
All right.
Whoa.
Doug, what do you got to say to our audience? You were gone.
Yeah.
You're the reason why this isn't the 20th podcast. And
No, I'm not. What you talking about? You were at the night market anyways. You were going to be there.
But we could have done it before. Fernando could have come to the night market with the microphones and we could have stood up while it was slow. We could have made it work, Doug.
No.
But
I
you
got
were
the app on my
physically
phone, so
in
we could have did it
another
off the phone.
time zone.
No, it was the same time
okay.
zone. It's just Atlanta. It's the same time zone.
Yeah, they got the same.
Yeah. That's like a hour west of where we used to visit in South Carolina. But anyways, yeah, I was gone for about 4 or 5 days.
Did you miss the kids or no? Bro, I'm telling you. Why are you disrespecting our only audience? Well, we have the older kids that get mad when some hood shit gets disrespected by you. That shit is so funny. They'll go be like, what do you mean you gotta season the breading? You gotta season the breading before you fry it. That's why.
Oh my God.
Hey, Fernando, take us home, Granddad. Take us home.
Oh my God.
My head, listen, Granddad, my head is against the window. Boom, 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 boom. I'm half asleep. My Game Boy ran out of battery, and then every 24 feet, I hear this light. This light swooshes by my window. Drive us home, Granddad. Drive us home.
First of all, kids, don't do drugs. Second of all, drink plenty water. And third of all, you have a blessed day. Oh, hey, next week, Saturday, was it next week? On the 6th, I found out the gender of my baby.
Woo! Hey, are we gonna reveal it on here or no?
Hell yeah,
Okay.
we can talk about it.
Are you having a party?
Yes.
Can the kids come?
Yes.
All right, kids, tell your parents, get your permission slip signed, and you're coming to the baby shower. This baby ain't much.
No, this ain't the
younger than
baby
you.
shower. This is a gender reveal.
All right, don't bring any gifts, because if you bring gifts too early, we'll be offended. But if you don't bring gifts at the right time, we'll also be offended. Shout out to Chad. Oh, my foot fell asleep. Hold on, wait, guys. Before we sign off, please go buy one of the new shirts. If you listen to this and giggle, if you come to this podcast or like this channel at all, get any advice, please go use the code Doug because nobody uses this code. Everybody uses my code, which is TBZ.
It's fucked
So
up.
go
I
use
hand out
Doug's.
so many cards with my
Use the
with my
code
on it.
Doug. Don't use TBZ, even though everybody else does. They're the same percentage amount.
Yeah, nobody
Go get you a
uses mine.
discount.
I don't know why. I hand out so many cards.
Nobody else is getting a discount on first edition tees besides you guys. I have faith in you, kids. I have faith in you. Stay royal.
Deuces. You got that? We gotta put that to the intro.